Right then, this is about the third go. And those that have watched me before know it's either the lights the bugger about with or my phone the bugger about with. It's coming up to that time of year again. There's nothing I can do about it. We got up to coming to the edge. You've got to go to the edge. I did pull another card and I thought about changing it because they've stopped the video, but I didn't because I assumed wrongly that they wanted me to keep it. Now I know they've stopped it twice now, so this card has got to go. It was a Taurus. Taurus energy rules the throat, the neck and everything, but I'm going to pull another one because they obviously don't like that one. And I never do that, but they are so buggering about with everything. I better do as I'm told. So, if you picked the number 2, I swear to God, there's something going on. So, you've got to go to the edge. Thank God you haven't seen all the palaver that's gone on between these videos. And we're picking another card then, Spirit. You decide. It's your decision. Which one is it going to be? Fire element desire, which goes with the handsome stranger. So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, perhaps a number 37, which is a 10, which brings about an ending. And the 37 is... no looking back. It's time to go forward. You're on the threshold of your life. Cannot be avoided that there is a triangle there. So, passion, though a bad regulator, is a powerful springboard. And there is passion definitely in this. After you heal the family issues, there are changes coming. There's a new movement. Yes, new action. Look for them to be quick. The element of fire in astrology is all about beginnings, our passion, and how fast we get our energy moving. So get ready. Come to the edge. It speaks to how rapidly we react and how long it takes us to accomplish what we set out to do. Fire is a burning determination. Fire scorches away impurities, clears the landscape for new growth, and leaves an area healthier and stronger. The signs of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius fall under the influence of fire. When the fire element card is involved, expect changes to be dramatic and unforgettable. A situation is about to be transformed through a wake-up call or a personal epiphany. The element of fire is spirit moving and great indicator of creativity. So now is the time to apply your energy wholeheartedly, step into the path and find your way. Come to the edge. Look at your issue from another perspective and try the unique approach. Because if you do as you did, you'll get what you got. The fire element card denotes honesty and suggests you act assertively. You are about to get up front with someone or vice versa, or at least you should. And this card says to push it. Go to the edge again. In any event, you will soon understand where you stand, as all of the cards will be put on the table, no pun intended. Then you can expect less mystery. Watch out for bossy people when this card comes up. It can indicate a type of bulldozing that will be hard to deal with. Others may claim they are speaking for you from a place of truth and concern, whereas they may not understand the situation very well and not offer the best advice. Also, be careful of others attempting to take over and claiming as theirs what you have created or started. This card can imply the ego going out of control, but it's important to keep yours in check. Since you are now thinking in larger terms, details won't seem to matter so much, but it's important to get everything nailed down. You may be tempted to fly by the seat of your pants and rely upon spontaneity. This is not a bad idea. The fire element card says you have good instincts and will be able to carry it off as long as you are also grounded. This is a card of passion. Therefore, if romance is your question, which it is, This is a compelling attraction, at least on the part of one of you. However, don't make the mistake of attempting to make your love interest jealous. If you feel you're not getting the attention you crave, this will surely backfire. If the attention strays though, don't be afraid to have a backup plan. In romance, this card indicates a sudden attraction. If it's not meant to be, it will burn out fast. But if the relationship has legs, you will be great supporters and protectors of each other. The fire element card is one of new starts, yes. Often after the past has been burned away, yes, after you've healed those family issues. And denotes a period where you start anew. Be honest in your approach. Any arrogance will be your enemy. You will have the zeal to get things done in the way you want. As far as your life is concerned, the pot is being stirred. Lastly, you must show caution with objects that have a fiery or electrical nature. Okay? So, getting started, pushing ahead, strength, courage, daring, passion, arousal, come to the edge. Well, that is why I kept buggering about with the camera, because that fit perfectly. So, not very long for you on camera, but for me it's taking bloody ages. Card number 3. Oh my lord. Release your ex. Aren't we having a lovely read? So, the time has come to clear your energy. Let's just read it word for word, verbatim, what it says. You drew this card because your love life will improve once you emotionally and energetically release your ex-lover. The benefits of doing so include increased happiness, feelings of freedom, the ability to attract a new lover who would otherwise sense the presence of your ex in your aura. The moment you make the decision to let go of the past, it is done. Sometimes this is akin to peeling back layers of an onion. So continue releasing your ex whenever old, familiar feelings arise, or you find yourself attracting people reminiscent of him or her. As the painting on this card depicts, you may want to ceremonially burn a letter to release the old relationship energy and symbolically let go of old feelings, or you can call upon the romance angels to clear lingering attachments to your ex. Now, even if you think you've released your ex, sometimes you bring them into the next relationship by talking about them, or by accusing people of acting the way they did. So make sure that you have released that ex. And if you can see what they're talking about, she's burning a letter there. So delete the number, get rid of the text, burn the letters, get rid of that old t-shirt, that song, that disc, whatever it is. Or you can't move on. You're stuck. If you don't release your ex, you'll be stuck forever. You need someone that is equally reciprocity with you, or you will be stuck in a nightmare situation forever. So it's time to let go. Release. You need equal give and take in a relationship. And if you're not getting it, now is the time to release it. 9 weeks is mentioned. Stuck in a nightmare situation and sleepless nights. It's time to let go. Stop fixating. Yep, I know it's hard to do it. I know it sounds easy to say, but you can do it. You've just got to breathe through it. Your inner child, your ego, if you like, is having a tantrum because things aren't going your way, and you need to breathe through this. So let's see what card they're giving you for this one. Number 29, meditation. It is the psychics card, the number 11. So you have to go within and you have to get over this, breathe through it. It's not going to be easy, but it's time to release. Yeah, routine. What's that about? That sounds a bit boring, doesn't it? Number 30. What can you tell us about this then? Sixth house. Oh, sixth house is realising that you've been wasting the last 7 years, or feeling like you haven't achieved what you could have done. You must change your usual way of looking at things. The sixth house is ruled by the mutable sign Virgo, so Virgo may be important or it may just be the energy. It is routine in everyday life. It's not so much a dazzling place as it has to do with ordinary. This also rules the body and specifically your health, especially your digestive tract. So there may be something wrong there. This house reminds us that we should maintain good health, and in this, diet figures in. Anything that comes under alternative health or various approaches to strengthening the body and supporting a healthy lifestyle all fall under the category of the sixth house. The sixth house is all about your duty, responsibility. Oh, so maybe you feel duty bound to stick with this ex, and gainful employment. It shows how hard you work, how organised you are, and how much you worry. Yes, you worry, indefinitely. And what you do on a daily 9 to 5 basis. This is why it also looked upon as the house of jobs, how you earn a living as an everyday citizen. When this card turns up, a job change is possible. It presents itself in a reading. An important thing to consider is your state of health, because this may be making you ill because you're stuck in a situation you don't want to be in. Medical appointments and buildings such as hospitals and health centres may figure into your reading. Some of you may have lost a partner through ill health, or have a partner that's ill and you feel duty bound to stay. For your future plans to progress smoothly, you must be strong in mind and body. An area to look at closely is your diet. An alternative health approach may work best for you now, and you may find yourself interested in Reiki, acupuncture, chiropractors, health supplements, herbs, visits to health food stores, or becoming involved in these matters professionally may develop. As the sixth house has everything to do with your routine and what you do regularly, you may experience changes and disruptions to your schedule. It would also be to your benefit to become organised as you can, since at this time any type of disorganisation could defeat your plans. It is time to pay attention to the small particulars rather than the larger picture. The larger picture cannot develop without the minute details. You may find yourself worrying over little matters, yes, which is exhausting. Visits to libraries and schools may somehow assist you in your plans. It is important to be analytical in your endeavours, or they may come unravelled and not turn out in the ideal way you want. Perfection is not necessary to your success. Completing what you started is there. However, the sixth house card does suggest you insist on quality and usefulness. You may find yourself critical at this time of others and will seem to be critical of you. You may want to clear up or correct matters which may have become unhinged or at least off track. Efficiency and doing the right thing at this time will serve you in the coming days. This is probably not an easy time because it's not meant to be. For something to really serve you in the best way possible, with the outcome you are wanting, you will have to go step by step and have patience. It is not likely to happen fast, but whatever you manage to accomplish will stick and will serve you well in the future. So, as a word of caution there as well, oh damn it, I forgot what I was going to say. No, it's gone. Too late. They took it away as soon as they give it me. I should have said it at the time. The number 30, could it be important? Just let me check it and see if I can figure out what I was going to say. I hate when they do that. No, it's no good. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't get it back. So, if I remember it at a later date, I will tell you. But basically, you now have to release this ex. And it may feel like it's impossible, especially if there's health issues involved. It's a nightmare situation, but there's got to be equal reciprocity in this, and you can't move on until you do. I wish I could remember what it was, but I'm afraid it's gone. So, the last one. If you picked number 4, this is your card. Let go of control issues. There is no way you can control this, and nor should you. You only have free will when it comes to choices. Some things are predestined. So I will read it to you. The romance angels have heard your prayers about your love life, and now it's up to you to allow them to help to manifest by getting out of their way. Trying to control other people or external circumstances, you'll only frustrate yourself and slow down your answered prayers. There are plenty of times in life that call for you to take charge, but this isn't one of them. Of course, it's fine to have your preferences, to practice visualizations and hold intentions, and definitely ask the angels for your desires. This card is a reminder, however, that your prayers may be answered differently from what you had in mind. Be open to all possibilities and trust in God's infinite wisdom and compassionate love. Control issues are based upon fear that others, including spirit, won't live up to your expectations. That is also called outlining, where you hand the universe a script of how you want it to be and everyone to behave. Outlining could cause you to overlook an even more beautiful way in which your prayers may be answered. So please call upon the Spirit to elevate your levels of trust so that you can enjoy and the creative avenues by which true love will come to you. So you think you know it all, you think you know what you want, who you want, everything. Spirit know better. So just go with the flow. Stop trying to control the situation, the outcome, and other people. Let's see. Yep, patience. You are being tested. Yes, you've been put through the mill, but you have been, there he is, the sword. So you have been put through the anvil, on the anvil of the blacksmith. You've been stuck in the fire, God knows how many times, and battered and battered and battered, a piece of steel, and come out a beautiful sword. So patience is needed. There may be weight loss on the hips and thighs, or healing to the hips and thighs. This is about faith and learning. So your faith has been tested. You have learnt from your lessons, hopefully, and balance has returned to your life. So it is also overcoming of addictions. The number 14 is massively important in a positive way, as is the number 10. There is going to be a change of fortune for you, and it is going to be fantastic if you let go of these control issues. The number 10 is massively important in a positive way. And someone in spirit is doing my head in, making me cough. 1 week. The truth is coming out. Clarity will be gained and success given. So it's also about sex, actually, that one. I'm just telling you. Patience, change, let go of control issues. Things will turn out just as they should and for the better. Well, and then you'll have your land of milk and honey. There is a mother energy there, Elephant, look up the animal term for elephants. Land of milk and honey. Honey is very important to somebody in spirit. You're on your way to something absolutely fantastic. That's a brilliant one. But you must let go of control issues. If you try controlling this, you're just going to bugger it up. So just let go. I don't care what it is. I don't care how long it's been. I don't care. Just let it go and see where it takes you. What do they need to do? What's going to make this clear, Spirit, please? Oh, damn it. So, Mars, number 5. Not going to be easy, this one, is it? Patience is needed. You cannot control this, so watch your temper. Yeah, it's Aries. Funny enough, it's the number 5. In the tarot, it's number 4, but in this deck, it's the number 5. War does not determine who's right. Something here you're going to have to fight for. The red planet Fiery Mars is named after a god of war, agriculture and primary. See, that goes against everything they've just said. Patience. Let go of control issues. Someone may be bullying you. Don't let it, just let it go over your head. This is sexual aggression. So you may really have the odds for somebody big time, but you've got to be patient. You can't rush this. If you do, you've lost it. You can push back in terms of defense, but do not try and force something with aggression. This is an intense, rousing sexual encounter which may or may not involve romance. So if you're looking for romance, you better play it cool. But it is an overwhelming attraction. This is a time when you will feel forced and possibly driven. Oh dear. So consider your goals and desires and do not allow them to fall into the shadows. Right now, action is needed, and it's not a good time to sit back and wait. Now, that's not what they're saying. They're saying patience. Sagittarius, let go of control issues. So where is this taking us? You feel like you have to move quickly on something. It's a type of passion and drive that is linked to the spirit and life force. But fire is cunning. Turning up this card infers that there is a fire being lit under your passion, and it's time to achieve what you want in life. At least you're being shown a clear path. It could be romantic or sexual in nature, or it could involve other types of relationships. But more importantly, goals that should be pursued at the current time as vigorously as possible. It can also indicate a formidable competitor has just arrived on the scene now. That seems more like it. Other issues to do with this card include the law, the military, sports, games, challenges of all kinds. Become more physically active and involved, but also fiery tempers and actual fires. Now that fits the fiery tempers, so you must be patient and let go of control issues, because if you don't, you're going to bugger this up. The question to ask now is how to take action. How do you create momentum and achieve your goals? Have you been challenged to protect your own interests, and are you being pushed too hard by something or to someone, or are you doing it? How do you clear the path that you want? Are you willing to do battle as someone or a situation challenge you to a fight? By all means protect yourself, but do not go in there fighting. There is battles, there is adversaries, there is competition, but don't rush. Defend yourself, but don't try to rush things. Wait at least, just for me, till the 14th of next month. unless it's to do with somebody born on the 14th. There you have swift action, but with clarity. And you can't have clarity if you don't know the truth. So let go of control issues, sit back and see what happens first. But there's nothing wrong with being honest about your feelings, just don't act on them yet.